Hello. Hi. How are you? My name is Amanda and welcome to my channel. I am the owner-operator of Coastal Wool Washing, and this is my little corner of YouTube to share the things I've been making, the things I'm working on, and it has been sporadic at best over the past couple of years, but I am hoping to maybe be more consistent. We'll see. Anyway, everywhere that you can find me is linked down below. Coastal Wool Washing is pretty much going to get you wherever you need to go. So let's just get into it. To start, I have been spending my summer not really doing wool washing. I take summers off. Or now I take summers off to watch my kids, hang out with my kids, do summer stuff, go to the beach, get ice cream, play in the backyard, go visit the trolls. It's an art installation in Rhode Island. Yeah, so I have been spinning and I have been knitting. I did do a quick little recap of what I have for finished projects or finished objects over on Instagram. If you want to see that, you can check it out. It was 2 tank tops, one of which I've already frogged, and then something else. Oh, a weaving thing. But today, I just wanted to share with you what I'm going into the fall with as far as works in progress, and then I'll show you some plans for the fall, for projects I'd like to start and complete in that time frame. So first off, my first work in progress is a pair of socks. This is my grab it and go project. These are, I do toe up, knit concurrently on 9-inch circulars, US 0, 2 point something millimeters. This is the, I think I have the label in here somewhere. I know it's called Dark Birthday. Yes. Dark Birthday from Dandelions and Daisies. No idea if this is focusing because I can't see myself. It is Dark Birthday on their Sassafras sock, which is a 75-25. It's fingering weight, but it is also like a light fingering. It's at 463 yards for 100 grams, which tends to mean for me a thinner yarn. If you don't know what I'm talking about, as you become a spinner, you learn about grist, and then you can't help but think about things in grist, which is a topic for another day. So anyway, yeah, this is, I'm just doing vanilla socks, toe up. I might try a strong heel because I've never done one and I want to try, and then whatever. So this is like, you know, jiu-jitsu. Well, my daughter does that. This is a just have in the car with me, have in my purse project. So, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm really liking working with the yarn. I did receive it in a swap with someone for some wool that I gave them. The second project is one that I've been thinking about for a really, really long time, and I just never did it because I was in a funk for a little while with figuring out what to make. But this is a all hand spun project, and I'm working on an Inclinations cowl. Cowl by Andrea Mowry, DRK, knits, whatever. But these are 2 let me see, this was a CDM from Greene County wool that I spun. I believe this might have been, no, this was spun on my Super Slanty, I think. Honestly, I don't remember. I'm not a person that remembers these things and takes notes. I just am not. I'd love to be, but I'm not as of yet. I have not found a solution for inserting that type of record keeping into my life. This one is a colorway by Evie of Jillian Eve, Clouds at Dusk. This is from like 2, maybe 3 years ago. And it was a Cheviot base. So I can't say that I'm not a shawl wearer. Like, they always feel awkward, they always fall off. And I know there are so many ways to wear them, and people that are much more fashionable than I can make it work. I get frustrated and fed up with stuff that doesn't do what I want it to do when I want it to do it. So a cowl works for me. I am still on the increases, though I should be fairly close to getting to the decreases on this, and then it'll just get really fast. So I am hoping to complete this by the end of September. It's possible. We'll see. Now, the last work in progress I have is one that I'm really, really excited about. Last year, I got a couple of Southdown fleeces from Hopkins Southdown here in Rhode Island, and I was able to, I washed, I skirted, I washed, I spun a 3-ply, and I had originally wanted to do a Wellerman shawl by Caitlin Hunter. Started that, realized quite quickly that I'm still not in a follow a textured pattern mindset. It needs to be easily memorizable, and not require a lot of looking on my part. The Wellerman was not that for me. So I ripped that out, and I had the Southdown, and I had like a few pounds of it after spinning, a couple pounds. And I then decided to start doing natural dye samples with it. So I did a variety of dyes on usually about 30 grams of the yarn, sometimes more, sometimes less. I did various things. There was hollyhocks, there was curly dock, there's raspberry fruit and raspberry leaves. There's a bunch of different stuff in here. And then I realized I just wanted to make it into a really oversized, probably cropped cardigan. I am not following a specific pattern. I do have, what is it called? I have a couple of books on sweater design, and basically I just looked at them for reference, and I figured out my stitch counts based on my measurements, and I kind of have just flown by the seat of my pants. And I'm loving it. So far, I've got to this. The sleeves are super balloony. And the only thing not dyed by me in this is the cuffs, which will also be the ribbing for the hem and whatever I decide to do around the button band area. This is CBM by English Blue Ribbon Farm, and they dyed it with walnut. I did spin this, however. So this is super exciting for me. Other than that, everything has been hand spun and hand dyed by me, as well as hand scoured. Like, I couldn't make this any more a result of just my work than if I owned this sheep, you know. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to have a project like this, and to be able to make it what I want it is super, super exciting. So that's what I have for works in progress. And I was going to share with you, I did a little bit more of natural dyeing experiment. I have a brambleberry bush of some sort. I don't know exactly what the berry is. I don't think it's technically fully a blackberry. It might be something else, but I know I can dye with the leaves and canes, so that's what I did. And this yellowy green is from the unmordanted and just straight dye bath, and this is with, again, unmordanted and straight dye bath, but with an iron modifier. So this will be fun. This is Romney. There was a little bit I had left in the shop, and I just decided to do it myself. So I'll comb that out and have fun with that at some point. Okay, so the next couple of things I would like to do are also with handspun. This was my first tortoise spin this year, and this is the Fossil Fibers Tortoise kit. I don't remember the colorway names. Night Stalker, Daywalker, something like that. But I ended up doing a 4-ply cable ply. So I don't know if this is going to show up or not, because I can't see what's happening, if it's coming in focus or not. But it's super fun, and I want to make some stars with it. Like, I want to make a star garland. I haven't decided quite yet on knit or crochet or on a particular pattern, but I'm excited for that. I have a friend that I would like to gift a star garland to. So this just makes me happy. This was the first what I call like a fun spin with the color, and kind of like being a little more, making more decisions, which somehow is counterintuitive to the fun part for a lot of people. But this really kind of took me out of a spinning funk I had been in for a while. So yeah, hopefully we'll see some stars soon with this. The next project that I am really looking forward to getting into, this was a joy to spin. And this is so awesome. This is the North Ronaldsy. I had gotten a full fleece of North Ronaldsy, and again, I skirted it, I scoured it, I hand spun it, and I love North Ronaldsy. It was one of the, I did the thing that a lot of new spinners do, and I got the fiber sampler from Heartside Fibers, and it's such a valuable little kit to try, because through that kit I found out how much I love Targhee and also North Ronaldsy. North Ronaldsy are the seaweed sheep, and they live on an island, they eat seaweed, cool. But their wool is so soft, and it's just so amazing to spin, and I cannot wait to make I don't know, I haven't even counted the yardage on this. It'll probably be another drop shoulder cardigan, but hopefully it's not going to be super oversized, but it is going to be as long as I can possibly make it. Almost like a robe. But if you can see, it's poofy and squishy, and I've got 4 of these, so I'm hoping I can get a pretty decently long cardigan out of it. So that's what I've got going on now, and hopefully pretty soon in the future. I have not recorded since May, and before that it was like a year and a half. I was in a really weird space from November until probably last month, and I think I finally figured some stuff out, and I'm in a much better spot, and I am super happy to see where all of this goes. I really want to stop saying so I'm going to work on that, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoyed seeing what I've been working on and what I hope to work on, and I'd love to know what you've been up to. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. I don't know how many other things I need to ask you to do. If you don't want to do any of them, don't. And anyway, feels really good to maybe be back. And I hope to see you guys soon. Have a great day. Bye.